Firstly, let's look what happened in the RPAC. We're going to show you how people do the workout in the RPAC. You can see that many people are running now, including men and women. Then, we get into the inside of RPAC. We can see some American girls are doing abdomen exercise. Also, there are some Asian girls doing the same thing. Then, we can see many people are exercise their biceps and the triceps. Through our camera, we can find that there are more American people doing workout here than Asians. The psychologist Nesbitt has demonstrated that humans are easily influenced by contextual information. Many studies have suggested that humans are tend to pay more attention to contextual information. In 1967, Wickton used rub and frame test to examine the influence of context on perceptual judgment. In their experiment, there are two groups. One group have a frame about 16 square inch was rotated independently from a rod that sat inside the frame. At the start, the rod was at an angle to vertical. The second group have rod without frame. Then, participants were asked to determine when the rod appeared to be objectively vertical. The result suggests that participants of Group 1 made more errors on the test than Group 2, suggesting it more difficult to ignore the influence of the context produced by the frame. History is also a kind of culture contextual information. Different races have different history that causes people have different value of beauty. Thus, our hypothesis is that different races have different appreciation of beauty, causing the different habits and customs. We use the frequency of going to gym 1 week as an example to test our hypothesis. If it's true, the frequency of Americans going to the gym may be greater than Asia. As we all know, Western people are originated from Greece. Greece people appreciate physical beauty such as muscle. Now, we can see that most of Greece statues shows the muscular beauty. Influenced by this history contextual information, Americans also appreciate physical beauty. That causes more and more Americans go to gym to get muscle. But ancient Eastern people paid more attention to beauty of artistic conception. Influenced by this contextual information, Eastern people have a totally different opinion about beauty. According to these studies, we went to Oval to do a survey about going to gym. After we select 30 samples, we use Excel to do a data analysis using t-test method. We choose 10% as a significant level, but unfortunately, we found that t-test value is smaller than critical t-value, which means we failed to reject our non-hypothesis. In other words, we don't have strong evidence to say that the frequency of Americans going to gym is greater than Asia. The reason why we get a contrary conclusion is that the sample we choose is too narrow. What's more, the sample covered too many Asia. Even though we get a contrary conclusion, but in terms of other studies, we also can believe that, influenced by contextual information, different races have different appreciation of beauty.